So now let's continue. We'll be looking into keyword research and planning. Okay, so that you know the types of keywords to use and the ones that you should ignore, the ones that are profitable, and the ones that when you use them, you're just wasting your time and your money. So I'll be teaching you guys how to find topics people search and advertisers pay for. And I want you to pay close attention so that you don't miss anything. Okay, so now in our last class, we learned the on site requirement for AdSense approval, and today we are moving into SEO foundation. And this class introduces keyword research, not deep technical SEO, but how to choose the right topics people search for and advertisers are willing to pay for. Okay, so this particular class, we are not going to go deep into SEO. The first step of SEO is the keyword planning. Okay, so and we'll be looking into the keyword planning. And after the keyword planning, our next class will be how to write a blog post, okay, which is SEO writing, before we move to a practical week. Just as I said before, after this training, after the 5 weeks training, the last the after the 5 weeks training, there will be extra 1 week or 2 weeks for practical. Okay, I'm currently creating tutorial videos for you guys because I noticed that most of the tutorial videos I have already, most of them are already outdated. Okay, so I'll have to create a new tutorial video. So, but for now, let's learn keyword planning. Now, definition of keyword research and planning. Keyword research and planning is the process of identifying the words and phrases people search for online and organizing them into a structured plan for creating content that attract traffic and generate revenue. Okay, these are the things we'll be looking into. Now, why keyword research matters? Keyword research helps you know what people are searching for, create content with demand, avoid writing useless articles, and lastly, improve monetization potential. This is why keyword research and planning is very important. As a blogger, if you don't know how to plan keywords, you will continue writing out of point. You will continue writing, publishing posts that won't make you any money. Publishing posts that advertisers are not willing to pay for. I've taught you guys about the how advertisers pay for keywords, which is the CPM and other things. Okay, so with keyword planning, when you learn keyword planning, understand it well, you can possibly build a site, create content, write blog posts that is useful and also quality enough to make you money. Now, why keyword research matters, number two. The key truth: good content without keyword planning is wasted effort. This is what you should understand clearly. Good content without keyword planning is wasted effort. You can generate any keyword of your choice. You can choose to write on any keyword, but without a good keyword plan, without a good keyword planning, all your efforts will be wasted. Okay, the first thing to achieve a good post, a quality blog post, is to plan your keyword very well. And once you get a keyword planning perfectly, that's when everything will go as planned. Now, many bloggers write content nobody is searching for. You can actually write a content that nobody is searching for when you don't know keyword plan, or when you try bypassing keyword plan. Maybe it's somehow rigorous and stressful. Maybe you decide to write your content the way you want it. It's not going to lead you to a better place. It's going to take you to a wasted effort and also make you create or write content that nobody is searching for, nobody is interested in it. Now, keyword research ensures your effort translates into traffic and revenue. Okay, so when you plan your keyword perfectly, it's going to ensure that your effort translates into traffic and revenue. Now, what is a keyword? A keyword is a word or phrase. Mark this, is a word or phrase people type into search engine to find information. That's the keyword. Let me see if I go to Google. If I go to Google like this and decided to search for something, let me see if I should search who is Wisdom Buchi. This is a keyword, something that something that you search online. The reason behind your search, something, a word or a phrase that you search online. Okay, so you can see here, this is the result. Wisdom Buchi is a Nigerian digital entrepreneur, SEO expert and web designer, arbitrage blogger. He specializes in building online business and so on. So now, for you to get this result, you must use a keyword who is Wisdom Buchi. So anything you are searching on Google, any word you use to search anything on Google, that's actually the keyword you are searching. So all those keywords, I'm going to teach you how to plan it so that when you are writing on it, you can actually be able to write the one that people are searching for. There are some keywords that when you write on it, nobody is searching for it. But when you write on something that people are searching for, you see that you have a lot of results and also have traffic to your website, which will lead to a better monetization. Now, what is a keyword number 2? Example of a keyword is scholarships for Nigeria students. Secondly, how to lose weight. That's also an example of a keyword. The third one, remote jobs for beginners. And lastly, every blog post should be built around one main keyword. That keyword represents a user's question or need. Okay, let me see if I go to Google again and search scholarships for um scholarships for what? For Nigerian students. Okay, now when you search this keyword, you're going to see results. Apart from this particular result, you can see some websites, some other blog sites, other bloggers writing on it. This one you can see it here, scholarships, scholarship for Nigerian students 2026, 2027. Now, and if you click on this, it's going to take you to the person's website. You can see the person's website here, showing results on what I just searched for. Okay, so for you to locate any keyword, you can see that this website is actually monetized. You can see this is Google Ad, and this is this one down here. This website is actually monetized. Okay, and just as I searched this, it took me to this website, and this person, the owner of this website, is actually going to earn money just because I visited this website like this. The owner of this website is going to earn through impression because I've seen ads. This is how this I've seen 2 ads, this particular one and this one here. That is 2 impression, and this is another one. How many ads that I see in this blog is how much Google is going to calculate and pay the owner of this website. Remember, what I brought me here is actually the keyword I typed into search engine, which is Google. Okay, so every blog post should be built around one main keyword that keyword represent a user's question or need. Now, types of keyword. We have two types of keyword, and this is where it gets more interesting and you should pay close attention. Keywords are broadly divided into two, and the first one is short tail keyword and long tail keyword. Okay, if you don't know about these two, you won't be able to plan your keyword well. But when you understand both of them, you know the one as an arbitrage blogger and the one that fits your website. Okay, so we'll be going deeper into both of them so that you understand better. Now, understanding this difference is critical for beginners. Just as I said before, you must understand both of them very clear and understand them, because without understanding them, you can't possibly do anything. Now, understanding this difference is critical for beginners. If you target the wrong type of keyword, you will struggle to rank and monetize. This is what you should bear in mind, that anytime you are writing a blog post and you write the wrong blog post, you are going to struggle to rank on Google and also struggle to monetize. When we talk about ranking, I think I've told you guys what it means. Let me say, as we typed, when we came to this place, the first keyword that I entered, is scholarships for Nigerian students. These are the keywords that some bloggers have written on. Okay, now, when I type this on search engine, you are going to see results. The first result is this person, meaning that this person has been able to rank first. And this person, among all of them, this person is going to get enough of traffic, free traffic. Even without running ads, this person is going to make enough money from search engine alone before talking about arbitrage blogging. Now, this is the second one. This person ranks second with his or her own keyword structure. And the third one here, you can see this person ranked third, and this fourth, and others. So all those people are those that knows how to, they understand keyword planning perfectly and knows how it works. Okay. So now, short tail keywords. Remember, we have two types of Jerry, you're not seeing my screen. Is there any other person that is not seeing my screen? Or is it only Jerry? Are you guys seeing my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
I see your screen.
Okay. Please, Jerry. Maybe it's from your network. Okay. So what you should bear in mind is that when you get your keyword planning wrong, you will struggle to rank and also struggle to monetize. Okay, so you must get it right for things to go right. And remember, just as I said before, we have two types of keyword, which the first one is short tail keyword and long tail keyword. Okay. Now, let's talk about short tail keyword. When we talk about short tail keyword, they are very short, 1 to 2 words, broad and general, and highly competitive. Now, when we talk about a short tail keyword, let me make it more understandable. It says that the first one here, that is very short. Such keyword that is very short and it contains only 1 or 2 words. Now, example, This is Google. If I come here and search only scholarships, this is a short tail keyword. It contains just one word. And when I search it like this, you're going to see all the posts talking about scholarships. And this is very competitive because many blogs are writing on it. It has no long tail, it has no other details to narrow the search. This one is very broad because it's just one keyword. Now, another short keyword, remember it says that it contains 1 to 2 words. Now, another short tail keyword is something like study abroad, or let me say job abroad. Okay, when you search something like this, this is actually a short tail keyword. And you can see those writing on it. You should pay close attention to it because this is the SEO part of a arbitrage blog. And without knowing SEO, you can't possibly do well on your arbitrage blogging. Okay? So this is still a short tail keyword. It contains 1 to 2 words and is very broad and general. Just as I typed scholarship, scholarship is a general keyword. Okay? Scholarships is a general keyword. Now, it is highly competitive. For you as a starter, it is not advisable for you to start with a short tail keyword. In fact, you will blog for 10 years. You will not rank first until you are able to build yourself to that extent. So as a beginner, you are expected to start with another options, but not short tail keywords. Avoid it as a beginner. Okay, now short tail keyword. Example of short tail keyword, just as I said before, a short tail keyword can be scholarships, which I've shown you guys, weight loss, this is another short tail keyword, insurance, and jobs. All these things are short tail keywords. Okay, and when you start writing on them, bear it in mind that they are very competitive. And as a beginner, you find it difficult to succeed. You find it difficult to monetize or rank on search engine. Okay. Now, short tail keyword. Short tail keywords attract massive traffic. Yes, it attracts massive. That's the advantage. It attracts massive traffic, but they are extremely competitive and difficult for new sites to rank. So before you start writing on short tail keyword, make sure that you build your site to the extent that even before you start writing a blog post, you already know that you're going to rank first on Google. Okay. Now, long tail keyword. We are done with the short tail keyword. Let's talk about long tail keyword. Now, when we talk about long tail keyword, it is longer, it has longer phrases from which contains 3 to 6 plus words. Okay, it is more specific, more focused, lower competition, and higher intent. We're also going to learn more about this intent so that you understand what I mean about higher intent. Okay, so this is what you should know about long-term keyword. It contains 3 to 6 plus words. It is more specific and more narrowed and more focused to a particular search intent. And it has lower competition. Okay, now, example of long tail keyword is something like scholarships for African students. This is how a long keyword looks like. Now, the second one here is weight loss tips for women at home. Remove jobs for beginners with no experience. And know that long tail keywords are where beginners win. They attract targeted visitors and convert better. Now let's do let's practice it. Let's check a long tail keyword to know how. Okay, the first example here says scholarships for African students. Okay, when you write on a this, sorry, scholarships for African students. When you write on a long tail keyword like this, you are going to rank better. You are going to rank. You are going to be noticed easier because your search, your keyword is more specific and has lower competition. Okay, you can see how people are enjoying the keyword, the long tail keyword. Okay, so for it to succeed as a beginner, you must start with long tail keyword, and that's where beginners win. As a beginner, you can't possibly win. Not that it's possible, not that it's impossible, but it's very hard. And you may end up not succeeding in it. So the best way to do it is to start with long tail keyword. Maybe later when your blog might have grown to some extent, then you can start writing on short tail keyword. Now, long tail versus short tail keyword, the difference you should know. When we talk about short tail keyword, it contains broad searches, while long tail keyword is more of specific searches. Okay. Now, when we talk about short tail keyword, it has high competition, but long tail keyword has low to medium competition. Okay. When we talk about short tail keyword, it's hard to rank, but long tail keyword is easier to rank. And short tail keyword has low intent search, but long tail keyword has high intent. And lastly, short tail keyword is not beginner friendly, but long tail keyword is beginner friendly. Okay, now for arbitrage and AdSense blogging, long tail keyword are safer and more profitable. This is what you should get into your head and know that for arbitrage and AdSense blogging, long tail keywords are safer and more profitable, especially for beginners. Okay. Now, on understanding search intent. Now, let's talk about search intent, what it really means. Then, the meaning of search intent, it means why the user is searching, the reason behind the user search, why the user is searching for something. So when we talk about search intent in arbitrage blogging, it actually means why the user is searching. When we talk about user, you can see as I'm making use of Google now, searching something, I'm actually the user. Okay. Now, there are 4 main types of search intent which you should know about as a blogger. There will have 4 types of different search intent. And here you can see them. The first one is informational search intent, navigational search intent, commercial, and lastly, transactional intent. Now I'm going to explain each of them one by one so that you understand them. Okay, so as a blog, as somebody that owns a blog, and you are writing SEO, you really want to get everything right. You should first of all understand what people are searching for, the user intent. Understand it before you start writing your content. Now, Google ranks content based on intent. And as you can see here, we have four types of intent: informational, navigational, commercial, and transactional. And all of them has different amount that Google pay for each of them. Okay, and note this, that Google ranks content based on intent. If your content doesn't match intent, it won't perform. Okay, that's what you should understand. Now, informational search. Let's talk about informational search intent. When we talk about informational search intent, this is what you should know about it. Purpose of informational search intent is to learn or understand something. Let me see if I go to Google and search something like how to write a book. This is actually an informational intent, search intent. You can see that I'm just finding information on how to write a book. And here you can see this is some of the informations. Steps to write a book. Determine the type of book you are writing. Narrow down your topic. Brainstorm subtopic details. All these are the informations I'm looking for. Okay, and just as stated here, to learn or understand something. Okay, now an example is, what is arbitrage blogging? When you go to search engine and search this, you will see that there are bloggers that actually targeting this keyword, writing on it, because they know that users are going to ask, what is arbitrage blogging? Okay. Secondly, how does AdSense work? This is also another informational search intent. Now, as a blogger, I will first of all understand that people are searching for so things. So people are searching for what arbitrage blogging is. People are searching for how does AdSense work? Then I will write my post within it. I will structure my post within the keyword and get my results. Now, best for blog posts, guides, and tutorials. Okay, these are the things that is best for informational search intent. Now, most AdSense content is informational. These articles attract traffic and impressions. Okay, so as arbitrage blogger, you should make sure that almost all your posts has informational search intent. Now, commercial and transactional intent. Now, what does commercial intent means? It simply means comparing options. Then transactional intent means ready to take action. Turn off your mic. If you are the person that your mic is on, turn it off. Okole, turn off your mic now. Turn off your mic. Now, example of commercial and transactional intent. Remember what commercial intent is all about. Comparing options. I'm going to make this more understandable later. Now, secondly, the transactional intent is ready to take action. Now, example, best hosting for WordPress. Okay. Let me say, as a web designer, I want to know the best the best hosting provider for WordPress. Then as a web designer, I go online and type, let me say, I go to a browser and type hosting, best hosting for WordPress. Okay. When you search best hosting for WordPress, this is a commercial search intent. Now, remember what a commercial search intent is all about. It's all about comparing options. Now, in this search, best hosting for WordPress, I'm actually comparing all the types of hosting we have to know which one is best for WordPress. Okay. So that's what commercial search intent is all about. Now, transactional intent is when you are ready to take action. That type of search intent simply means, example, apply for Canada scholarship. Before I go to my browser to search for apply for Canada scholarship, that means I'm ready to apply. I'm looking for ways to apply for Canada scholarship. And because of that, I then search it on my search engine because I'm ready to take action. So that's what transactional intent is all about. Now, RPM. You should understand this. That when your keyword is all about commercial and transactional intent, is going to attract higher paying advertisers and often have better RPM. That's what you should know about commercial and transactional search intent. Now, what makes a keyword? You remember, just as I said before, not every keyword is monetizable. There are some keywords that are not monetizable. Now, a keyword is monetizable if advertisers bid on it. Any keyword that advertisers are not bidding on, it is not advertisable. It is not monetizable. Secondly, it relates to money, education, health, or services. Okay, that's what you should know about keyword that is monetizable. And lastly, a monetizable keyword attracts users with intent. If your keyword does not belong to any of these things, if your keyword cannot be able to achieve or do any of these things, know that the keyword is not monetizable. If the keyword you are writing on that advertisers don't bid on it, if the keyword you are writing on that it relates to it does not relate to money, education, health, or services, or it does not attract users with intent, just know that the keyword is not monetizable. So for your keyword to be monetizable, it must meet all these requirements and cover all these intents. Okay. Now, what makes keyword monetizable? High value niche often include education and scholarships, jobs and careers, finance and insurance, and lastly, health and wellness. These are actually a monetizable keyword. Okay, depending on the niche you are handling. And there are so many more, not just this ones. I'm just giving an example. And then traffic doesn't pay, advertiser interest pays. So even if you write on a wrong search intent, if you plan a wrong keyword, no matter the amount of traffic you are driving to the website, there is high possibility that the traffic you are driving to your website is going to be waste. You are not going to make 1 naira from it, meaning that you're going to lose money. So your failure, your losing of money is going to start from your keyword planning, not actually your ads or where you buy traffic from. Now, monetizable versus non-monetizable keywords. These are the things you should know about monetizable and non-monetizable keyword. Now, monetizable keyword, scholarships applications, these are monetizable keyword. Loan requirement, these are monetizable keyword. Job vacancies, these are monetizable keyword. Health tips, these are also monetizable keyword, and many more. Now, non-monetizable keyword, those keyword that you can't monetize. You can't monetize funny jokes. You can't go to your blog and start writing jokes, writing comedy, writing funny things on your blog. You are not going to make anything because nobody is searching for it. And no advertiser is willing to pay for such keyword, invest in such keyword. Now, random memes, you can't make any money. This is not monetizable as arbitrage blogger. This is not Facebook and Instagram bloggers. This is you becoming a Google publisher, being into partnership with Google. So it has nothing to do with random memes. Quotes only. You can't go to your blog and start writing quotes and monetize it. No. Advertisers don't bid on quotes. Viral gossips. This is where it will shock you because, okay, though I've talked about it before, a blog like legit.ng, Vanguard, and other big news platforms, all those viral gossip platforms and gist platforms, they are not making any money. You can build your own site today and start making more money than them because they only get enough traffic, but not all advertisers. They only have few advertisers willing to bid on such niche. Now, not all traffic is equal. Monetizable keyword attract advertisers. So when you write your blog post, you write you write on a monetizable keyword. That's when advertisers will target your site, push their ad, and it will increase your earning. Now, how to find monetizable keyword overview. You can find monetizable keyword using Google search suggestions, related searches, keyword tools, competitor blogs. Now, this is what it means when it talks about Google search suggestion. This is also another way that you can search, you can get a perfect keyword to write on instead of following Google keyword planning tools. This is one of the smartest way which you can plan your keyword. You can go to your Google like this, your browser like this, and when you get here, let me say you want to search about scholarships. You can simply come to this place and start something like just write scholarships. You can see that Google are actually suggesting all these keywords for me. This is actually a keyword for me already. Instead of wasting my time planning keyword, search engine browser have helped me to plan it. Okay, remember I've not even finished typing my scholarships, but they have brought me some good, well-performing keywords. The first one here is scholarship, which you should avoid as a beginner because it is a short tail keyword. Then the second one is perfect. Scholarships for African students. You can write on it. You can simply add scholarship for African students 2026/2027. Perfect. You're good to go. You can actually copy the second one and write scholarship for Nigerian students 2026/2027. That's perfect. Scholarship is a short term keyword. Others and so on and so forth. That's the first perfect way you can plan your keyword. Secondly, related searches. Related searches. Okay, let me see if you search scholarships. If you search scholarships like this, you're going to have related searches. Okay, you can see related searches here. How to apply for a free scholarship abroad, how to get a $100 free scholarship. Okay, and so many other. Okay, you can see this one, a full scholarship to study abroad, fully funded scholarship for masters, international scholarships in Europe. All these things are related searches. You can actually copy each of them, make it yours, and write on it. Okay, that's a smart move. Now, the third one, keyword to basics. We are going to go further into this when we get to our next class, which is keyword planning. Okay, we're going to do more about it. Okay, so when we talk about keyword tools, basic use, there are so many keyword planning tools which you can actually use to plan your keyword. Okay, you can see the first one is keyword to something like okay, same rush, word stream, and so many others, and even Google Ad Planner. They are all keyword tools. The tools we use on planning keyword. And lastly, competitors blog. Okay, let me say if I'm running an educational blog, and anytime I want to write a blog post, I can go to myschoolgist.com. Okay, if I go to myschoolgist.com, let me see if this is educational website, and let me see if I'm also running educational website. I can come to this blog. Remember, this doesn't mean that you should copy the this thing, the content of the blog. No. Okay, let me say if I'm also running an educational blog and this is a competitional something. Let me say this person is also on educational blog, meaning that both of us are actually and indirectly in a competition. I can simply come to this blog. Okay, this blog is performing better than my own. What are the things this person is getting right, doing better than me? I can come here and click on scholarships and then get some keyword from this blog. Okay, especially the recent ones. You can see here Josiah Olu Foundation Undergraduate Scholarship 2026 eligibility document and how to apply. This is a keyword. This is another keyword. You can actually get it, make it, transform it in a better way, or you can even leave it the way it is and write a different content which is also the same thing, the same information with this different wording. That's another thing. Now, at this stage, you don't need advanced tools. Okay, observation and logic are enough as a beginner. Now, what is keyword list? We have another thing we call keyword list. What is keyword list? Or you can call it keyword bank. Now, when we talk about keyword list, is actually a keyword bank. Okay, keyword bank is a structured list, of keyword you plan to create content around. A keyword bank is a structured list of keywords you plan to create content around, meaning that you can actually plan your keywords, bank them, keep them together where you'll be picking them one by one and releasing them like a bullet. Now, it helps you stay organized, plan content consistently, avoid repetition, and a keyword bank is your content roadmap. How to do it is you can plan your keyword, search your keyword, get your keyword together. Then maybe you have a notebook. You'll be dropping them, listing them one by one. This is one, this is two, this is three. Then you'll be writing on them one by one. That is what you mean by keyword list and keyword bank. Now, how to create keyword bank? First of all, choose a niche. I believe by now almost all of you guys already have a niche. Choose your niche. Okay. Identify main topics you want to be planning on. Break them into long tail keywords. Group similar keywords together and Planning saves you time and ensure consistent publishing. So when you take your time to plan enough keyword, many keyword at the same time, then you have the time to start writing on them one by one. Okay. Now, example of keyword bank. Let's use education niche as example. Now, main topic is, let me see if I'm running a educational niche blog, and I want to build my keyword bank. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to ask the first question: what am I writing on? What am I planning this keyword on? And maybe I will say it is scholarship. I want to create a keyword bank for scholarship. Now, first of all, I will plan the first keyword, scholarship for African students. I will save it in my notebook. Fully funded scholarships 2025 or 2026/2027. You will keep it where it will be, like your notebook and other places you can paste them. Undergraduate scholarships abroad, scholarship application requirement, and one topic can generate dozens of articles. The topic itself is this scholarships. So under it, you have so many keywords for different articles. Okay, that's what we mean when we say keyword bank or keyword list. Now, common keyword research mistakes you should avoid. Okay, avoid targeting only short tail keywords. Avoid it as a beginner. Or ignoring search intent, don't ignore what people are searching for. Writing without a plan, don't just wake up and write anything you like. Plan your keyword. And lastly, chasing traffic only. Don't focus on running arbitrary, running Facebook ads, buying traffic to your website. Make sure that your content is well structured before you start buying traffic. If not, Google will disable your account. Lastly, these mistakes slow growth and reduce earnings. When you make any of these mistakes, it slow growth and reduce earnings. Now, best practice for beginners. What you should do as a beginner. First of all, focus on long tail keyword. Secondly, match content intent. Thirdly, prioritize monetizable topics. And lastly, build a keyword bank. All these things are the things you should do as an arbitrage blogger. It's not optional, it's something that you need to do. And this practice, this practice give beginners the highest chance of success. As a beginner, is going to give you a highest chance of success. Okay, key takeaway from class 5. Now, keyword research determines this. It determines your content direction, traffic quality, monetization potential, and lastly, Google keywords lead to good traffic. Good traffic leads to better earnings. These are the things you should understand. Good keywords lead to good traffic. Good traffic leads to better earnings. Now, this will be the ending of our class, and this is actually 11 o'clock. This is a perfect time for the end. And our next class review will be learning on content creation for arbitrage blogging, writing for engagement, structuring articles, increasing page views per section, and next we will learn how to turn keywords into content that makes money. All these things are the things we'll be learning in our next class. So for now, our class will be ending here, and they're expected to ask me your question. Ask me your question if you have any.
Good evening, sir. Can you hear me?
What do you think? Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so my question goes this way. When you visit a competitor's blog, okay, and you highlight a keyword from their blog, like scholarship for African students. Okay.
Yeah.
So, and you took the major points of the school, the location, the information that are needed, or that makes up the content, the real information that is informative article that is needed. Then you now take it and on your own, you now try to you write it in a different way, totally different way, while injecting this information that makes up the content meaningful and informing the users how to go about it. Then you now post on your blog. Is Google not going to uh, like warn or strike the person that a blog already have a content say informing users of social scholarship, location, how it's being run, and your own blog is also reporting such same content, but though in a different wording? Is Google not going
Okay.
to do?
Okay. Okay. I understand you. I understand your question. But what you are talking about is actually what makes you a good SEO writer. Okay, that practice, that
Okay.
process, that method you are talking about is actually what makes someone a good SEO writer. So you going to another blog to get the informations, gather the informations needed, and then use it to write your own, meaning that everything is pointing at the same direction with different wordings. Google
Mm,
does not have any problem with that. What Google has problem with is going to that blog, copy everything they write and paste it like that on your own blog. That's what Google is against. But you going there to get information or over millions of blogs write almost about the same information almost every day. Let
okay.
me use USA fully funded scholarship. If you search that keyword, you're going to see so many blogs writing about it. The same content structure, the same informations, the same details, the same outbound and inbound links, and everything with different wordings. AdSense does not, Google does not have a problem with that. But what it has problem with is when you go to that blog and copy the whole their post, copy the way they write it, and then paste on your own. That's when Google will strike your website. I don't know if that is clear.
Yes. Very cool. Okay.
Okay. Any other question?
Yes, sir.
So,
Okay, go on and ask your question.
All right. When you are when writing when writing on these keywords for Google AdSense approval, does it mean that if you write on Nigerian keywords and you get AdSense approved, I hope it will not affect when you start your arbitrage blogging and you start targeting Taiwan countries. That's my
Yeah,
question. I don't know if you understand.
yeah, you're free to target any country of your choice.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
you're free to target any country that you know that is going to pay you better.
All right. Thank you.
please, sir, concerning his question, before my second question, what I want to understand in his question is, let's say the content or the information you are passing is for Nigerian populace, and in our early class, you taught us that Nigeria users or Nigeria location doesn't pay much, and you gave us countries that pays better. So now, with this information that are pointing to Nigerians, can you use this same information that is pointing to Nigerians and you're targeting Canada or Germany? Does it
When
work?
I taught you guys about when I taught you guys about Nigeria, I told you guys two things. I said that if you want to make it from targeting Nigeria, that you should use opportunity content, opportunity blog posts, like job opportunities, scholarship opportunities, that such blog posts when you are running ads normally get enough a good result from Nigeria. That's the only way you can get a good result from Nigeria because almost everybody in Nigeria needs or for job
For job.
opportunity to travel outside and all those things. Okay, but for normal blog posts, don't target Nigeria unless it's an opportunity blog post. Just as I said before, arbitrage blogging is a business. You should always think before you do anything. If there is any opportunity, you know that at times you go on Facebook, you see people using our president picture, and they will be like writing something like a student's loan, something like that. Okay, most of the times it's not actually true, but because maybe government is actually discussing about students loan, they will use that opportunity to get traffic, because they know that so many persons are going to be interested in such topic. Now
Accidentally.
about now about using a content which is targeted to Nigeria, like when your blog post is about Nigerians, let me say international Nigerian a scholarship for Nigerian students. Okay, such keyword. This is what you should understand. That is what I said before, that before you run your ads, before you run your Facebook ad, before you buy traffic, where everything normally starts from is when you are writing your blog post. Okay, before you write such blog post, you must already have it in mind that this particular post, I'm going to use it to target Nigeria. So any post you are writing, you check the countries you want to target. You should make sure that your post is going to be profitable if you target that country. Let me see if I want to target USA. I will look for through my this thing keyword planning. I will use my keyword planning to know what is moving in USA, the type of keyword that is going to give me enough result from USA. Then I'll write on that
Okay.
keyword before publishing my ads, before running ads to target USA.
So what?
Then
Okay.
if
Okay.
I want to publish a blog post that will make me profit from Nigeria, it will start from when I'm writing the blog post. And when I'm writing it, I will have it in mind that this particular post, I'm going to use it to target Nigeria. I don't know if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I do. And lastly, my last question: as a beginner, is it advisable to run two blog? One is on one a separate niche, and the other on a different niche as a beginner.
There's nothing wrong with that, but if it's not going to affect your focus, if it's not going to become a distraction, you can actually do it. It's possible to do it. There's nothing wrong with it. But so that you can possibly focus and concentrate on one, is more advisable to focus on build one. Make sure that one is standing before you have multiple websites. But if you know that you can handle it, then there is nothing wrong with it.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Any other question? Any other question?
Good evening, sir.
Jury.
Mr. Abuchi.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Sama is not question.
Okay.
Hello,
Sir
can I talk?
Samuel, please
Yeah.
let
Okay.
me attend to him, then I will attend to you. Williams, go on with your question.
Sir, no, it's not really question. I was trying to
Hey, they
log
carry
into
pot.
my website the way
I'll do this.
this evening.
If it's about
So we
website,
didn't log in.
if it's about
Yes,
website,
it's telling me the login is not private.
send it to
Yes,
my
sir.
DM. Send it to my DM.
Okay.
Say if it's anything related to website, send it to Xnova the WhatsApp number. Okay?
All right.
Hello, Mr. Abuchi. Please, can you
Yes, sir.
hint more? Can you hint more on when you are trying to target a foreign country like UK, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and can you hint more on that? I didn't catch what you said earlier on.
Okay. When you want to target such countries, you should first of all check what is going on in that country, what is moving, what is going to give you a good result. And this is how to do that. is through your keyword planning. When we get to, I think our next class will be content creation, how to write those content. So you use your keyword planning to know what is moving and the type of keyword that can attract users from such countries. Let me see if I want to target UK. I'll use my keyword planning tool to target UK to know what is going on in UK, the type of keyword that people are interested in. Okay.
Yeah.
So that is how to go about it.
Okay.
In our next class, we'll discuss more about that.
All right.
That will be our topic.
Thank you. You done well.
Welcome, sir. Any other question? Any other question? Okay. Since there's no question again. If you have any other question later, or if your website
Hello,
is
sir.
having it.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Go on with your question.
Please, I actually posted about regards to the assignment you gave to us last time. So I actually sent the assignment in our group, WhatsApp group chat, and I was like trying to know if actually the assignment is correct or if there's a mistake for me to correct. So, but I didn't get actually. I don't know if
Okay. The reason why I've not replied any of the assignment is because those assignments that I always give to you guys, those assignments are the things I will use to give you guys mark at the end of this class. Though at times I do go through it, then know what you guys are still finding difficult to understand. Then during our revision, we'll discuss about it. Don't know if you understand.
Sorry to discuss, sir. The assignment, are we to submit on the WhatsApp group or send to your email? I missed that first class of the assignment, though I'm working on the assignment already.
What I've given almost about how many assignments? I don't know what the question is, but
I
most
think you
of
have
the question,
given us.
if I asked if the question was to write for you to write it on a paper, that means after writing it on a paper, snap it and send to my WhatsApp district
Okay.
so that I can see it. Any other question? And please let me ask my own question. Is the way this class moving, is it okay? Or is there anything I'm getting wrong?
Perfect. Huh? No.
In case if there is
It's going
anything
well.
I'm getting wrong, or anything that you guys are finding hard to understand, you guys
No,
should
we are on the
always
right
let me.
track.
It's going
Thank you
well.
so much. It's okay. So our class will be
Okay.
ending now. If you're distant, if you're Daniel, what is your question? Our military officer, what is your question?
Ogra, any go, bro?
Okay, our class will be ending. If you have any question, you send it to me.
Okay.
Okay. Good night.
All right.
Good night, everyone.
Good night. I hope you are dropping the video for the.
Yeah, I'll drop
Okay.
it once it's available.
Okay.